big sis. I haven't seen you around for like 2 months now. Have you been hiding in your room all this time? I can't believe you managed to get engaged to Douglas, being such a recluse. Hermit Doreen managed to pull it off. Amazing! You woke me up. How about a hello? I was napping. The notifications woke me up. It's the middle of the day. You shouldn't be sleeping anyway. Come on, wakey wakey. Get out of bed and go look for a job. It's embarrassing having a sister that's an unemployed recluse. Really? This again? I told you. I quit my job because I'm getting married. How many times do I have to tell you? Oh yeah, I guess I should tell you. Tell me? So, I want to tell you that I'm sleeping with your fiancé. Huh? So I'm gonna be the company president's wife instead of you. He says he doesn't want to be with an antisocial hermit. All right. You're talking about Douglas? Gah! Of course! You're so distraught you can't even think straight. Oh, I see. Well, congratulations. Huh? The engagement to Douglas was just something our parents wanted for me. I never had feelings for him, so I don't really care that you stole him from me. What? Oh, by the way, you should tell Mom and Dad about this new development. I doubt they'd be against it. In fact, they'd probably be all for it. I know you're probably feeling an adrenaline rush or something from stealing my fiancé, and your head is all up in the clouds. But if you're going to marry Douglas, you need to sober up and understand the situation you're in. If you still want to marry him after that, I certainly won't stop you. I know you're dying inside because I stole Douglas from you. How does it feel living in the shadow of your gorgeous little sister? Ugh, you've always been like this, Emma. I know you're beautiful and get a lot of attention from men, but you're a serial home wrecker. You kept losing friends because of it, remember? I bet you don't have a single friend you can call up from university. That's fine by me. They were all jealous because their boyfriends all chose me over them. I don't need them. It's sad how you think. Emma, I hope you take my words seriously for a change. What words? Hey, Harvey, are you done with work?
Hey, Dory. Yeah, just finished up. What's up?
Emma messaged me today.
Your sister? Is she still a patronizing drama queen?
Yep, same old, same old. It's not Her Majesty's fault everyone is jealous of her. Oh, so, yeah. Apparently, she's with Douglas now.
What? Douglas, my brother?
She was all bubbly. I stole your fiancé, ha ha ha.
Huh? Stole?
Yeah, she stole Douglas from me.
If she wants to steal your fiancé, I guess I'm her next target. Of course, I would never.
I'm guessing she doesn't know I broke off the engagement to Douglas.
What? It's been like 3 months.
My parents didn't tell her. They have their reasons.
Oh, I get it. So what are you going to do about it? I'm basically disowned by the family, so I'm not sure I want to do anything.
I know. I told my sister to fully understand the situation she's getting into. I think that's as much help as I can give her. The only reason I haven't blocked her yet is to know what she's up to, and buy some time.
Right.
Oh, and she thinks I'm still locked up in my room.
No way. Really?
Maybe it's my ghost trapped in my room.
Yeah, right.
It actually works out well for buying time while I get my stuff ready, so I'll just go with it.
Makes sense. Then I'll follow suit. I won't be telling my brother anything either.
Right. We've extracted ourselves from that whole mess. No reason to willingly go back.
That's exactly right. We're not involved anymore.
Okay, since we cleared that up, are you still okay with the Sunday flight we booked?
Yeah. Friday is my last day at work, so it's no problem.
All right, then everything's going according to plan.
Thanks for dealing with all the travel arrangements.
Don't worry about it. I have more free time lately.
Still, thanks. Anyway, I've got to get going. I'll talk to you later.
Yep, take care. Doreen! It's been another 3 months already. How can you cut yourself off from society that long? You're gonna forget how to be human, like basic hygiene. Are you showering?
Yes, I shower.
Right? Anyway, drum roll please. I'm marrying Douglas today.
Oh, So you ended up going through with it. Okay then.
Is it killing you inside? You almost had the dream, marrying a wealthy company president. You even quit your job for the position of Mrs. President. Then your sister just steals it all out from under you, and now you're nothing but a recluse. It's just like a soap opera. Hilarious! If you don't get a job soon, you're going to have to add unemployed moocher to hermit recluse on your resume.
Well, I guess what I said didn't do any good.
Oh, that thing you said about understanding the situation I'm in. Well, duh. I know what I'm doing. Douglas will be my loving husband. I'll attend all the high society events as the wife of a company president. See, it's a beautiful, happy ending.
Have you signed the papers yet?
Yeah, we went to City Hall this morning before the ceremony.
So I guess you're stuck.
Huh?
Yeah, well, it's not something that should be coming from me, so...
Oh yeah, I have something I was supposed to tell you.
What?
Dad and Mom are moving out of their house, so obviously you can't stay in your room. So quit being a hermit and move out.
You really haven't noticed.
Noticed what?
I already moved out.
Oh really? Yeah, I couldn't really tell.
I don't think we'll be seeing each other again.
Awesome! Bye, Ago! Doreen! You can have Douglas back.
What's wrong?
It's all wrong. Douglas has 3 ex-wives and has a kid with each of them. So even though he makes good money, he has to pay a lot of child support. He lives on a budget. He says it's fine because they don't live with him. What the hell? Why wouldn't he tell me before?
Oh, about that. He wanted an heir for the company, so he's adamant his wife gives birth to a boy. All 3 divorces were because they had girls.
What?
He tried to get out of paying child support, but his ex-wives all got lawyers and he was forced to.
You knew about all this?
Of course I knew. That's why I broke off the engagement.
What? You broke off the engagement?
Dad brought Douglas to the house saying I should marry him, and I already knew he had 3 kids from 3 marriages. So I waited to see if he was going to tell me before we got married. But I found out he had no intention of telling me. So I broke it off before it was too late.
But I didn't know.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't tell you either.
So why didn't you tell me?
You were so ecstatic about stealing my fiancé. I guess I didn't have it in me to be kind to someone like that.
Seriously?
But I did hint at it. I told you to sober up and think about the situation you're in. You ignored my advice. So I figure you kind of deserve everything that happens after.
I'm telling Douglas I want a divorce. Or maybe I can get an annulment. I'll talk to Mom and Dad.
I don't think that'll work. They promised one of their daughters' hand in marriage to borrow money from Douglas's parents. $50K to be exact.
$50K?
They asked me to meet him first, since I'm older, but I broke it off like I said. Since you've always been a boyfriend stealer, we just didn't tell you I ended it with him and watched you go to work. You did everything Mom and Dad had hoped.
That's not fair.
You walked right into it. I heard you were bragging about it to everyone who'll listen too.
No way. This can't be happening. I'm going to talk to Mom and Dad and ask them to give back the $50K.
I think it's too late for that.
Why?
I think they're on the run by now.
On the run?
Auntie called to say it looks like Mom and Dad took all the money that was supposed to be for the wedding and disappeared.
What?
You know, they're like $100K in the hole.
100K?
I'm guessing the $50K went to repaying that. And whatever other money they were given to use for the wedding. It's all happening right now, while you're messaging me feeling sorry for yourself.
But then, what am I supposed to do?
No idea.
Doreen, please come to the church right now.
I can't. Sorry.
Why not? Your sister's in big trouble. Don't you care? I'm being robbed by my very own parents, no less. How is this happening to me? Come help me.
Sorry, but I literally can't. Physically.
Physically?
I live in Italy now.
Huh? What? What happened to being an antisocial recluse?
I moved here about a month ago, but I moved out of the house into a short-term rental place about 3 months ago.
Really? You've been out of the house that long?
I was a little surprised you never noticed.
What the hell?
Well, I'd better get going.
Wait!
Sorry, I'm going out to dinner with my husband.
Husband? You got married too?
Yep, my boyfriend and I have been together since high school. But recently, he got headhunted by a famous Italian designer and was asked to relocate. So he wanted to make it official and asked me to marry him. We got married and I moved here with him.
headhunted by a famous designer. That's so cool! Oh my gosh! Fashion and high society! Let me have him!
He says, no way.
I'll trade Douglas for him!
No, thank you.
But this isn't right!
Okay, I'm blocking you now. Bye. Mom and Dad's getaway was not very well planned, and they were arrested almost immediately. It turns out they even had some priors, so they're definitely going to have to serve some time in jail. Emma was left with nothing, stuck in a marriage with Douglas. Douglas's parents are just as adamant about having a grandson to be their heir as he is. They put a lot of pressure on her. The situation with her own parents being the way it was, Emma had nowhere to turn. That's when the news came out that the president had been embezzling money from the company. It appears the wedding fees and even the $50K they gave my parents was all misappropriated from company funds. About 2 years after I left, both Douglas and Emma were also arrested for some shady scheme they had started to pay back their debt. Like parents like children, I guess. Harvey couldn't be more happy that we got out while we could.